Well, ladies and gentlemen, Jake Noecker here, home of Fight, and tomorrow, March 22nd, Dirty Boxing 1 with me today, Mike Perry. Mike, how we doing, man? Big show tomorrow night.
What's up, man? The nerves are setting in as a promoter. You know, we're expecting big things tomorrow night, and tonight we got the face-offs. I can't wait to get in front of the athletes and see their stare downs.
You said the nerves are setting in. You're not even fighting the promoter cap. I mean, I guess just tell me about your role, how you got into this, how Dirty Boxing even came about.
I've been fighting a long time in my life. I put in a lot of work as an athlete and a very entertaining fight style that I have. And I got together with some guys and we made partners and we came up with some ideas. You know, we got the Kempai media got me in the media range. You know, I always did work with media, and you know, whether it be good or bad, I was doing work with them. I learned how to speak with people, and Kempai Media got me into the podcast world with the Overdogs, and we spoke about the fight game and how, you know, how we would make changes or what we would do differently to create the exciting fights that we want to see.
And I mean, you're talking about people getting involved. Today it's announced Jon Jones, new co-owner of the company. I mean, what is it like having somebody like Bones Jones involved?
Oh man, legendary. That's the word that comes to mind. Johnny Bones Jones, that's my guy right there, man. Very appreciative of him doing business with us, and we want to take Dirty Boxing to new heights. And tomorrow night, we will have a good look at what that will be like. You know, so shout out Johnny Bones signing with us and being our, you know, USA all the way to the top, bro.
And Jon, I guess, has some unfinished business in UFC potentially, but do we maybe see him fight Dirty Boxing someday? Or at least, like, are there other big names you're eyeing for future fights?
I don't know if that's a role Johnny Bones is coming for.
It's just a fan
being
in me.
Involved. What's that?
I said it's just a fan in me. I'm just asking.
Of course, I hear you. I do. I would love something like that. But, you know, with everything he's accomplished, no one has the resume he has. And he's done it all in the biggest league by far in the UFC and just has always been on top over there. So, you know, he's even talking about the Aspinall fight now. Jon's a tremendous wrestler and mixed martial artist. I mean, he's quite the kicker as well. So maybe he'll just be a fan of Dirty Boxing. But if he ever gets the itch, we'd love to have Johnny Bones get in the Dirty Boxing ring.
Might be hard to find him an opponent. I don't think many are stepping up to that one. But I guess I know tomorrow hasn't happened yet, but describe the atmosphere. Like, what can fans expect, especially compared to other cards getting this attention? You guys are already up there with, you know, UFCs and stuff like that. So what can fans expect?
Classy. You know, they can expect class and very bougie. I hope that we have tightened down all the notches we need to make sure that this is a beautiful event. And I haven't seen the room finished yet. I saw the room the other night when they were putting the ring together, and everything was pretty blank. It was a blank canvas. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that blank canvas gets painted together. And I think we can expect exciting matchups for sure. I think a lot of these guys, all these guys on this card, are very hungry for a chance to shine and get the spotlight and you know, make the most out of their opportunity. So if combat sports is what you want to see with our rule set and these matchups, these guys are going for broke. It's going to be an awesome night.
And as you said, like just tons of great fights, tons of talent, but the big names, Yoel Romero, Andrei Arlovski, like how do you get these guys involved? Were they interested right away? Was there any like convincing you had to do?
Well, shout out to the team, all involved, from the matchmakers to the Kawa brothers and first round management to ice bags. And, these guys, they like to brawl, they like to fight. And the legends that we have to come on the card, and they're giving me so much respect, and I'm so honored to have these men fight under my banner. And now we got an amazing co-main event with Andrei Arlovski. I mean, I'm just so honored, and it makes me hungry to want to prove myself yet again to the fans and to the fighters that have enjoyed my fights in the past.
Well, and that's my next question for you. I mean, obviously you're still a relevant name in fighting itself. So like your next fight, I guess, do you envision that BKFC, dirty boxing? Any thoughts?
I believe my next will be with BKFC, but there's talks. There's all types of talks. If a date moves, they're gonna have to get me working. Um, I expect to fight in the next couple months, and I would hope to hear some announcements soon. But I can't lie, just doing business and promotions and podcast, it's a chillaxed lifestyle, bro, and I'm liking it. I enjoy it. I've had lots of hard battles in my life, and I will have another one, and I can wait until the time is right.
I mean, like you see a guy like Jeremy Stevens now going back to UFC. A lot of people were saying, "Oh, Mike Perry, Jeremy Stevens would be a banger." People were like, Connor, Mike Perry. I don't know if that's happening now. Connor's running for president all of a sudden. And then you hear fans like, Robbie Lawler, Mike Perry. That would also be a banger right there. So I guess of those three guys, I know you said you might have something in the works, but of those three guys, does one of those names stick out the most to you?
I think Robbie Lawler is an interesting matchup, and it may be the closest to happening compared to those other names. Jeremy Stevens wants me to chop my leg off to meet him at a weight class. And, if it's really simple, to be honest with you. They call me and they say, this is who it's going to be. This is where it's going to be. This is when it's going to be. And I say, yes, let's do it. And I prepare, and, I get in the ring and I put these knuckles on people. So, like I said, in due time, when, in God's will, when it's time for Platinum to fight, I will, and I will back it up, and I will redeem myself. Yet again, I've been down before, but I get up every time, and I'll be ready to battle soon. Until then, businessman, Platinum Promotions, and we're making waves.
And talking about the businessman, like Dana White announces TKO boxing. He already has the UFC. There's all these other big promotions. Like, are you looking at these guys now like competition, right? Or is dirty boxing its own thing? Because it really is a one-of-a-kind format.
Well, I don't think those billionaires are too worried about competition. We're happy to be in the space, offering something different, hoping to get fans to like it and enjoy it. We're hoping the fighters, fight for their lives like I think they will. Anytime you're in the ring, you're in a competitive combat sport. you know, you're going to fight your heart out. So that's what it's about. And you know, we want to make the waves, and those guys have been making the waves. You know, they're just branching out and doing all types of different business, and we're opening the doors to something new as well that even they didn't think of. So we're happy to be in the space, and we're coming for the top. Let's go. Dirty boxing for life. Platinum Perry, Platinum Promotions. Let's go, man. I gotta go get my wife, dude. She's calling me.
You got to bounce. All right, just give me one more 10-second question. All right, this is just a fan of me. Okay. Darren Till, Mike Perry. Is this a potential dirty boxing fight someday?
Absolutely. You know, he wouldn't do it bare knuckle with a good amount of money on the line. So we'll put the small gloves on and we can get dirty boxing. Let's go.
Mike Perry, thank you so much. Go get your wife, ladies and gentlemen. Don't miss out tomorrow. You too, man. Thank you so much.